Are we live? Oh, hi Charlie. How you feeling?
Good.
Are you excited?
Yeah. Like to see Shazam play. I haven't seen much of them so far. I've been casting the other side of the bracket, so
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm excited. I'm excited, man.
All
I'm
right.
excited to
Is
be
your mic
next
a
to
little
here.
close?
I don't know.
Everyone wants to hear you, Charlie. Okay, we're
We
getting to the
good?
draft.
We good?
We're good. Game 1, Shazam versus Kingdom Dota. I'm not on camera anymore, right? Okay, good.
All right, here we go. So we got the Alchemist pick. That hero's been winning a lot of games.
He's
Just
great.
You put him mid, and it's like one of those heroes where the other team feels like you have to do something about it. Almost like, you know, the AM time bomb, like so many patches ago when AM was like really good. I feel like that's sort of like Alchemist now.
Yeah, except if you kill him, he still gets like
Oh yeah,
you get like he farms faster than he dies
yeah. Mhm.
in most circumstances.
But you feel like you have to address it.
Yeah, or pick AA,
Yeah.
which
And
they will not
we
be
we
doing.
haven't seen that.
No, sometimes we do.
Yeah, but we haven't seen that very much,
No.
especially during these
Yeah, we'll
open
fight
qual.
him with more farm.
Yeah,
We'll
that'll
scout
work.
him out with
That'll work.
Hawk.
That'll work. Well,
It's
AA's,
'cause-
AA wouldn't actually be that bad here. You have setup stuns for it. It's great against the Alchemist, great against the Enchantress as well.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm pretty sure it'll be banned out. I would hope it would be banned.
Yeah, if I were Shazam, I'd ban it out right now.
Remaining.
So Kingdom Dota going for the physical right-click strategy.
Reserve time.
Also the Vision strat.
Also the Vision strat.
I do like Slardar Beastmaster.
Solid opener.
Let's see if they ban out the AA here.
Team back.
Okay, they have banned out the Winter Wyvern. The Plague to single
Single
target
target.
right-click. As well as push,
Mm-hmm.
which is also what Beastmaster is good at. He's just very good versus Beastmaster in general.
Yeah, a lot of teams have liked him a lot this patch. I think he's pretty good.
Good job, Ja.
5
Okay.
seconds remaining.
You want to talk about these two teams? Who's Jason?
Jason is. What do you mean, Jason? Jason is Jason.
Jason's just Jason?
Yeah.
Okay. I know a few Jasons, so
Oh, yeah. I think there are two.
there are two.
Yeah,
He's just normal Jason.
yeah. He's Jason.
Okay.
I don't know him by another name, so he's just Jason.
All right. I know everyone else in this game. We
Yeah.
got some Leviathan players. We have Zizzy of Former Complexity, 747 of Boreal, and Ja.
And like 5 other teams.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Newsham Jenkins from Leviathan. Jaw was their coach. And 747 is also known as Susie, if you guys didn't know him by 747.
10 seconds.
And then
remaining.
they're in a team house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
talked to
bo-
Ja about it.
Yeah,
He
they're
said it was
boot-camping.
supposed to be like under wraps, or
Under wraps.
I was like, I mean, is anyone really scouting out
Reserve
Kingdom?
time.
Does anyone care
Care
that
that they're in a
much?
team house.
No.
Well, it's because I was like chilling with him and playing pubs, and I was on stream. He's like, "Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that we have a team house." I'm like,
Who cares, dude?
It-
They also
yeah.
like, I'm pretty sure they've like the team house, they got a dog for the team house and they've posted pictures of it. So I don't know.
this was like a month and a half ago.
Oh,
so
okay.
Maybe it was like before it was announced.
Yeah, who cares?
I'm with you, Charlie.
Who cares?
I care about the dog.
I do care about the dog.
What kind of dog is it?
I don't know. It's like a cute little puppy thing.
So can we Google Kingdom Dota Team House dog?
I think so. Web us.
I'll Google it.
All right. And then on the other side, we have Shazam. I think most people would consider these guys the favorite of not only this group, but the American Regional Qualifier as a whole.
Okay, my first page Google search didn't work.
All right.
Yeah, they are very good.
Yeah, we got Brax and MSS of old Cloud9 / and then MSS from teams like EG,
DC.
Mouse.
Wait, was he on DC? I don't know. Do these
MSS was not on DC. MSS is the DC Slayer. MSS has a history going all the way back to Narvi of knocking out like overpaid North American teams.
So is that going to be this time too? Or does DC fall into that category now?
I'll put American in quotations, but
Okay, but they're overpaid. I didn't hear you contest that part, Charlie.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. This will be the qualifier to really test DC, right? Can they earn their keep? Can they make it into a Valve event?
So Invoker, also another single target physical damage hero, as well as tons of magical.
Shazam did ban out the AA.
Good job. And then Winter Wyvern Tidehunter. Actually, Shazam's teamfight is terrible.
10 seconds remaining.
Dude, it's only 2 hero picks in.
I know. I'm just saying, like they banned out the other team fighter heroes too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
With Alchemist though, he's a team fighter. I was
He
talking to
is.
Mott. He's like a core. He can make other heroes a core. He's like 3.5 cores himself.
Yeah.
He's a team fighder.
He's everything. You just run in with the Radiance, and everyone takes a bunch of burn damage. Yeah, that guy does everything. He's got a stun. He's like super fast as well.
Solo Roche, do Ancients,
Mhm.
push towers,
Give your team mags,
get runes.
support, all of it.
Yeah, he's great.
Minus armor. What a hero, man.
AoE stun.
He does have an AoE stun. So
Oh,
we got
man.
the Venge. This is more minus armor single target from Kingdom Dota.
Push him down.
Reserve time.
Push him down.
Oh, there you go. There's your team fight.
Radiant
It's the MSS. No, that'll be the Braxdarks here.
This is like a DC strat. This is very similar to what we saw them run. Alchemist plus Darkseer, although it was on Radiant.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just it's pretty good overall.
I'm just saying if you are on Dire, I would say like it's a little bit easier because you can contest Roche
Yeah.
with a team fight. With Radiant, it's like, well, they can just do Roche and you can't really go into there if you don't have early game
This is
control.
interesting.
The Morphling. Make illusions of Alchemist. Have your own pocket Alchemist.
Pocket Alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm
It's not that great versus Ench though. You can't really.
no. It's. I mean, you
10
if
seconds
you
remaining.
could burst her down if you go, the Earthblade route.
So they have some variable damage, which is good. Also, more physical right click. if you
Yeah.
need it.
I mean, it's still a lot of single target DPS. There's not a lot of team fight here, out of Kingdom Dota.
No ways to really stop the Darks here too. It seems like if they initiate on someone, I could easily see Darks here just owning them with Vacuum Wall.
Mm-hmm.
Lion, very good versus Morphling.
It's a very popular support overall. It does so many things.
But
It's
if he gets jumped, he's just dead instantly in his
Yeah.
lineup.
he's a
10 seconds
I
remaining.
find most teams that pick Lion, your Lion is either ownage or
5 seconds
he just
remaining.
dies first every single team fight.
You wish he were Revenge.
Yeah. Very feast or famine. Alright, and we have the
Team ban.
last pick here. Shazam needs, I guess, a safe lane carry, and Kingdom needs maybe another support.
Could be
Depending.
mid.
Yeah, maybe a mid. Could be Morphling mid. I don't know.
10 seconds
Morphling has
remaining.
high armor. He could potentially deal with Alchemid.
I mean, we don't see him very often at all.
5
Maybe this is
seconds
like
remaining.
this is their way of dealing with Alchemist. Morphling.
Reserve time.
I don't know if that's very good or not, but
It doesn't sound that good in theory. What are good counters to Morphling? Let's see what Dota Buff has for us. Or
Really?
For Alchemist.
oh,
Yo,
oh,
yo, it has great stuff about.
oh. All right. Let's see this.
Okay.
Alchemist.
Number 1, Worst versus Viper.
Viper, Io, and Meepo.
Meepo I can see, for sure. Because he can always catch him out split pushing as well as push out all the lanes
Sure.
and kill him.
Yeah.
Io, I'm not sure about.
Viper's interesting.
Viper's amazing versus him. And AA is actually nowhere on here.
I don't think. I mean, Dota buffs pub stats, right?
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of AA. in
But still, you
pubs.
see some unusual matchups. Like, you would never suspect Viper is good versus Alk, but maybe.
I
he
mean,
is.
apparently Troll is good against Alk according to Dota buff.
Troll's just amazing. I'm on board with that hero.
What?
It's just ideas, Charlie. You can shoot him down. I'm okay with that.
Chardeep's not a fan.
Don't give me stats.
Don't give me
no
stats.
numbers.
No, Chardeep doesn't have time for numbers, man.
Death Prophet ban.
Okay, so they
More.
I like Death Prophet against Alchemist.
It seems alright, but like Death Prophet just farms so much
10
slower
seconds
than
remaining.
Alk. Like
Yeah,
if you
but
don't take,
you can still pressure the lane.
but if you're
5 seconds
behind
remaining.
at like 10 minutes, you just feel like you just lose. Like your first 6
I
minutes are
mean,
fine.
That's true for a lot of heroes as well. I feel like you have to do something against the alchemist here. You can't just let him get bounty rooms, farm like a sub 10-minute armlet.
Radiant team
Nice.
pick.
Huh. You know, a lot of teams have secretly been a fan of Chaos Knight.
He's
Like
an armlet hero.
he is an armlet hero. The more armlet heroes you have. But yeah, a lot of I've talked to a lot of players and they secretly say, Chaos Knight is really OP.
He
Like-
is.
Like that's our
He's
our
great
pocket
for
hero.
single target physical
Yeah.
because they don't have enough AoE.
They have no they virtually have no AoE here.
Now they have Earth Spirit.
They still Kingdom still doesn't have very much team fight. They barely have any wave clear.
They have Wave.
I
No.
hate you.
Boulder smash into wave form with axes. With Wave of Terror. Terrible.
I think unless Kingdom snowballs really, really hard in the mid game, Shazam should take this. Ignoring like player skill and stuff like that. I think just draft wise I like Shazam's a lot better.
I do too. I would like this a lot more if Kingdom were on Dire.
Yeah. They have the minus armor for Roche, but
10 seconds.
I mean even then, their team fight is just
Shazam's team fight's not that great.
5 seconds
they have a Darkseer, they have an Alchemist, they have a Chaos Knight.
Okay,
Against like no AoE.
Minimal AoE.
Okay.
He can replicate the Alchemist for more AoE. Okay, I'm stretching it. I'm stretching it. Okay, we are in the game, ladies and gentlemen. There is lag, and I will introduce the teams. On the side of Radiant, we have Kingdom, Ja taking up the reins as the Vengeful Spirit 747, aka Suzy. On the Slardar, Ziz, aka Zizzy. On the Morphling, Nusham taking up the Earth Spirit, and Jenkins rounding it out on the Beastmaster. And on the Dire side, Charlie.
We have Brax on the Darkseer. We have Jason on the Lion, MSS on that Mid Alchemist, Savage on the Enchantress, and top Canadian TC on that Chaos Knight.
I have not seen some of these cosmetics.
Dude, the Chaos Knight cosmetics are sick.
Yeah, what does he have? I just never see this hero anymore.
I dislike that helmet though.
Yeah, I don't like the helmet. It makes him look strange. His portrait
He
is
looks
funky.
He looks like a 5-year-old drew that helmet.
You know, do you know the Lone Druid set that is terrible looking? There's one of them that's just like, what is going on with this Lone Druid set? Anyways, there's one Lone Druid set that doesn't look that great. And
Okay.
I was like shifting through my cosmetics while I was streaming. It's like, wow, this set looks awful. And then the person who made it was in my chat. It was a little awkward. I was like, yeah, well, it doesn't look great. At least I'm
Well,
honest, right?
Yeah.
Would you prefer me lie about it? If you were a workshop artist and your set was on display on stream, would you prefer me to lie about it or say it was terrible?
That depends how many people were you streaming to.
It was a couple thousand.
Lie about it, dude.
Lie about, but what if it's just like glaringly obvious that it's terrible, like the CK helmet?
You know what? The ideal scenario is for you to be like, "Oh my god, this looks ridiculous. I want to wear it."
That's the case with
That's-
the Sven pantaloons.
What?
Have you seen the Sven pantaloons?
No.
They look like jester pants. They're like striped and
I
stuff.
mean, there are some ridiculous things that never should have made it into the game. One being the Crystal Maiden IX Mike stash. I'm sorry.
I agree
but
with this. Okay, Shazam eyeing to look for a bounty rune, but they don't really have any eyes on Kingdom, so not sure what they're committing to just yet. MSS surely wants that Grievel's Greed. And it looks like they will be top. And they drop a ward for it. But both teams level 1 is not terribly great, so they are not making any aggressive maneuvers.
Shazam does have the Darkseer on show. There's a bunch
Jenkins, looking to contest the bounty.
The battle begins.
and MSS will get that bounty rune.
300 gold in the bank.
He's rich.
He is rich. This Alchemist helm is also not that great.
You know, there are some players that purposely just pick the ugliest stuff.
It's distracting sometimes, which is great for your team.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we had to talk about cosmetics, Charlie.
Yeah, me too.
SVG rounding out the bend, trying to snipe a courier. Shazam onto his wily tricks.
And we'll send it all the way around.
Mass Bay, Lord of Tempests.
Oh, MSS
Oh my God,
getting
he's gonna
gone.
die. That is a lot of right
yeah.
click. Oh, that miss. Whew, that was tough. Well, that
If he didn't he'll miss. He should have died there.
Well, he does have boots right now, but no salve, and the chicken is still at the T2, going in for the second roll. Newsham way off the mark there. Still, a lot of pressure coming MSS's way. He has 300 gold, but not too much coming in after that.
So yeah, it will be a mid Morphling after all.
I guess he's good with the ES. Oh, and another roll! Newsham! Looks like they will be able to get the first blood over to here. Ziz, not even level 2. 2 rolls connected. Well played by Newsham. It's a lot of gold. It's like 600 gold.
Yeah.
Not really. Oh, 400 gold! Oh,
That's actually pretty significant.
that is. First blood.
Yeah, MSS can't be happy about that.
And
Oh.
I don't think he sees
Pot.
this. There's no creeps up the hill.
Yeah, so he won't see this. It'll be a rude surprise when
He gets
the game
moved and slowed.
when he gets unpaused. What level's the Morphling now?
Level 2.
Okay, so he has a waveform now.
Okay, let's see the roll. It will connect. Will there be a waveform?
Oh, and there's a
my
pushback.
gosh. How is Newsham level 2 already? Well, MSS desperately trying to run for his life, and he does not have any regen. Chicken is far away. This will hurt his farm a lot. Zizzy, he is low on HP, but at least he has his bottle, and some Share Tang goes off cooldown. This is rough. MSS not leading the good life. Unless he gets a bounty run over here, this could make up for his prior errors. Bam. Plus 162. That
Does he
was-
have a South faring out to him right now?
He should.
Yes, he does. All right.
Well played.
And you know the real sad thing is that he's still gonna get a lot of farm.
That is what an Alchemist does. He has 7 CS. It's actually pretty good, considering the situation. Acid Spray.
And every bounty room he picks up just makes up for it. Makes up for every death.
Yeah. You're lazy. You're not even doing your own camera.
I got wet boss, man.
You do have Weapus.
I don't wanna touch any of this technology stuff.
Oh man, that's a 2-seconder coming out from TC, and looks like he was dead regardless of the duration of that stun. Well played.
That's good
and
rotation.
He's keeping Beastmaster level 1. Good thing he has Iron Talon.
Just go to the jungle. Ha 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 ha.
So I can tell you're not a big fan of Iron Talon.
No, man.
You like Masix being punished?
Yeah.
You don't like out getting Bounty Rune and just making up for it as 1 death? And
No, I
almost
like
second?
skill being involved in this game and roll again, but MSS not gonna get hit this time.
You like skill being involved.
Yeah, man. Whatever skill I may, lack or whatever, I still like it being rewarded.
I see. Brax getting good amounts of XP on bottom. No Quelling Blade or signs of a jungling build from him quite yet. Trying to deal with Ja, zoning him out constantly. And 747 is getting pretty good farm despite the double Ion Shell. This is one of the downsides of having a Slardar in this lineup. Not the best hero versus the Darkseer, but you have Avenge on dedicated duty. Looks to be all good. And first tower shortly falling.
He's got a lot of
after forming
denies
the cliff.
against the
Yeah, that's a lot.
Darkseer as well.
Denies mean more now. Are you happy about that? Because range?
I am happy about that. Makes lane control more important.
Mm.
It's
What's your least favorite change in the past few months?
12 teams being invited to the Manila Major.
We went there. We went there.
Yep. Chardeep thinks that's a bad philosophy.
Not you, Chardy.
Chardeep.
Soul Ring on Alk. We've seen a lot of different Alk builds. Some get Bottle, some get Casual Sage Mask, some get Soul Ring. When you're Struggle City, seems like Soul Ring's pretty good.
No,
or
Soul
if you're
Ring's-
taking a lot of stacks.
Yeah, Soul Ring's good. Lets you just, not have to deal with
Mana issues.
mana issues or really getting harassed in the lane. You can just go to the jungle. Good easy.
But I
farm
thought you were
early.
not supposed to like that.
Yeah, I mean I don't like it, but if
good.
you gotta do it, you know it's good.
And Brax off to the jungle.
I don't want to see this PVE stuff. You know.
There's a
Dota-
lot of PvE going on right now.
There's been a lot of PVE in Dota in the last however many patches.
Would you prefer like the Magnus AM era?
No, I prefer the. Remember when Blink Dagger wasn't disabled when you got hit?
Oh, that was like 7 years ago, man.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
That
Come
was
on, that was so
OP.
much fun.
That felt like Dota Imba. Oh, let's see what TC's building. Looks like it will be Armlet first. You know, CK got stronger too because of the mana pool buff.
Yeah,
His
he
mana is
used
terrible.
to have mana problems, and now
And
well, it
he
looks like
has-
he's dead.
He has a lot of problems. Unless he can reality rift and do a sick play right here.
I think it was pretty greedy farming, going out that far to farm.
Gotta respect the boulder.
There were like 3 heroes off the map. He should know to just go to the jungle
It's
at
okay,
that
he
point.
spent his gold. He knows Brax is. Oh my goodness, that was
Is
so much
also
right-click
dead.
damage.
Well, Morphling has a DD.
Yeah, that was. That's
DD
insane.
plus amp. Brax isn't that high of a level
Dude,
either.
any team have wards on the map?
Oh
What's happening?
my god!
Nusham is doing really
Kingdom,
well here.
Dota, who are you?
It's all the ES.
Yeah, this is doing work.
He is.
He gank top, immediately goes mid. Just
That's your sign of a good player.
no, I mean it's just like great rotations. He's like looking for,
He's
for
efficient.
yeah, very
He's-
efficient. He's looking for stuff to happen.
It feels like Shazam's actually scared of the ES way more than Kingdom's scared of the Alk.
They should be.
They should be. That's good.
I mean, you know at this point Alk isn't going to get that active. He had a rough time mid, so he just needs to catch up now.
And do jungle stacks.
Yeah, and he doesn't have any levels of concoction. He's not going to really do anything. And this is, I like that Kingdom recognizes this is their window to punish Shazam. This is what their lineup is good at. You have the Earth Spirit, you have the Venge, you have the Beastmaster. It's time to get pickoffs. It's time to get map control.
Jenkins still looking to get level 6 in this top lane. TC playing it safe at the tower with no supports behind him.
They do have a ward spotting out though, but he
Yep.
should see. Does he see that Hawk?
I don't think so. Right time's tough.
No. So TC should just get back. He's just running back and forth. At that point, he should just know, cut your losses.
Not if you
man.
can armlet toggle.
All right, let's
He
hope
has
he
faith.
gets.
He has faith in the armlet toggle.
He needs some support here, some TPs if they go on him. He should be telling his team right now, hey,
Actually, it's a nice play by him waiting for daytime. Daytime
Yeah.
makes it a lot safer for him. Much more difficult to gank, and
well
they
he
have to
should
sense something
definitely
is up.
he should definitely go back now because he should be able to see that the rest of his team is moving to make a play on bottom, so they're not going to be able to TP top for him. So he should just get off the map. Great sense by top Canadian. TP's bottom to join the gank.
747. What are you going to buy with your 2700? Is it going to be an armlet or is it going to be a blink?
You better buy it quick, dude, because you're dead.
And not the same game sense as top Canadian. He will buy his blink dagger, but it looks like it's going to be a chain feed possibly on the bottom lane. Earth Spirit rolling out of there. Shazam TC desperately hot on his tracks with
Oh,
the
top
surge.
Canadian.
And the surge will track down the pesky Earth Spirit. But it looks like they are trying to get real active with the Sword Art Blink, although it is a naked blink. No treads to his name.
And this is the problem with these kind of lineups against the Alchemist. If you can't do well for just the first 6, 7, 8 minutes. You have to really keep that momentum up, and then when you fall behind, or when that momentum stops and you feed 2 big kills like that, all of a sudden the Alchemist is caught back up. Goldgraph is not in your favor anymore, and a lot of your momentum is gone. This lineup doesn't leave that much room for mistakes.
It doesn't. Alchemist does not, but Kingdom know that. 3-man smoke up to the dire jungle. Who will they find? They see Jason, not
Looking for the
interested at all. Alchemist does have his armlet popped as well as the ultimate. Can they get the kill? See a double stun. And they do not have enough damage. Is he going to be able to armlet
No,
toggle
he's
through
dead.
it?
He's dead.
Oh, nice time stun by Nushim. I like how he was super patient. knowing that the only way he gets out is through the armlet toggle. Well played. Well played, sir.
They did have enough lockdown to get him, and they did have that ward scouting him out in the dire jungle. So good play by Kingdom, keeping up the aggression, not getting discouraged by that chain feed bottom.
It was only 2 kills. TC with the DD. 747 does have his blink, just toying with him. This is one of the problems with CK. He has awful versus blink.
He just has
Dire's
awful
top tower
cast
is
animation
under attack.
Yep.
on everything.
And travel time on Chaos Bolt and wind up.
Yeah.
And it's super obvious. It makes this very loud noise when you're
Yes.
reality drifting. It's not subtle.
I mean, you can do the cute animation cancel thing with Blink Strike, but that doesn't have very many practical purposes.
annoy your enemies.
It is very annoying.
Jenkins, maybe looking for a solo kill in the top lane. And his ward will be dewarded. Jason,
New ward
pretty
spot.
happy about that. New ward spot.
Very
Yeah.
cute. New-ish. I guess.
Snap and Spyfly. That's a cool name.
You know who?
Dire's bottom
Speaking of
tower is under
cosmetics,
attack.
while we're looking at these things, I really like Kingdom's Courier.
Which one is this?
This.
Oh, the
That
Mask
thing.
Fae Lord of Tempest. Where is this from, anyways?
I don't know. Look at that thing. That's awesome.
This thing is pretty sick.
Yo, that's sick, man. Something out of a Ghibli movie.
Isn't your birthday coming up soon?
No?
No. Okay.
Dire's bottom
I was saying
tower
someone
is
should maybe
under
get you a
attack.
courier.
No, I'm not,
I confused you with the other Asian. Will's birthday is pretty soon.
that's
like 2 weeks.
racist.
It is.
Ming Lee?
I hate you.
Hey, you brought it up, man.
Jenkins looking for Brax in the back. He is hiding in the trees. Brax, will he run up? They will get spotted out by the Hawk, and this team is hot on his trails. A boulder in. Brax, Chain Sun, Silence, 7 for 7, in with the amp. That is a good kill by Jenkins. Nice patient waiting. Of course, they did have the Observer Ward in the back to see if there were any supports coming in, and Brax is probably wondering, wow, how did they know I was there?
He should have known that they spotted him because that ward has been up there for a while, and TC definitely knew that there was a ward up there.
He played like there was.
Yeah. So it was
But
he most likely
unconfirmed.
did. Most
Unconfirmed.
likely did.
Most likely.
Anyways, he should know that entire side of the map is unsafe.
Yep, these two teams are really good about spending their gold before they die, though. I will give credit to both teams for that. Earth Spirit, no arcanes, no treads. He will be
Dire's
going for the
top tower
buckler
is under
first.
attack.
My plus armor is good versus
Getting the mech
Dire.
eventually into the Greaves.
Structures are fortified.
That armor is going to be good against,
Dire's
you know,
middle
the
tower
CK,
is
the
under
Elk.
attack.
You want to do a Tome of Knowledge check?
Oh, yes. Okay, it has been bought by Dire side. Radiant side has also been bought. These two teams know what's up. And we see a replicate of the Enchantress immediately stolen by SVG.
What a player. What a player that guy is.
Not a useful spell versus enchant. It will help her farm and get her clapped. Lost the wolf. Oh, got a passive game on our hands. Morphling with the super farming Midas bots, looking to challenge Alchemist as king of net worth.
Yeah.
But Alchemist is still king.
And he's going to get richer even sooner as he gets really close to that Radiance.
And the Ancient stack coming up really soon. Swap into a stun. They spot 2 TPs out and immediately back off.
What does Brax have right now? Okay, is he going Midas, or is he going Mechanism as well?
What
Okay.
do you mean?
Oh, never mind.
Did you think that ES and Ant were on the same team?
No. I thought I saw somebody else on Shazam getting.
Oh. Nah. Well, Radiance online. MMSS.
Do you feel
Flying
like
out
this
to
is
him
kind
right
of
now?
a slow mech timing out of the Darkseer as well?
Definitely.
Yeah.
He got pressured really hard by the Vengeful Spirit, and then Jenkins had that really nice gank on the top lane to slow him down significantly. And his jungle's constantly occupied by the Ench plus the Alk. I don't blame him for it.
Fair.
It looks slow, but there are reasons
Dire's
for it.
bottom tower is under attack.
And their jungle's not safe.
Mm-hmm.
or so they feel.
Yeah, there's 2 Radiant Wards in their jungle, in addition to that Hawk.
I feel like TC's very poor.
Is under attack.
I mean, they're all sort of poor except for the Alchemist. And even then, this is like not the ideal Alchemist game either. He got pressured mid. The rest of his team is getting pressured. They're not really creating that much space for him, as the bottom tier 1 for Dire will fall.
Seems like Shazam's kind of getting they can't farm the jungle safely. Like their own jungle is warded. This bottom T1's getting taken down, so now they have access to the ancient stack, which they probably haven't scouted out yet. But I mean, Zizzy's farming out pretty deep, going in for a kill on Brax.
But he won't get the
Still
kill.
heavy. It's still pressure. Shazam, SVG, and Jason smoked up near top rune. Who are they going to find? Oh, Kingdom with a counter smoke. 4 people trying to maybe wrap around TC. Is the support going to get there on time? They scan. They will not see the heroes that smoke. TC uses his ultimate and will get roared and stunned up. Will he be able to armlet toggle? No. And that scan was actually perfect timing. I don't actually know what they would have done had they seen the scan, but still had the right idea. Jason trying to help his old boy TC will give another kill.
It's just space for Alchemist.
That's not good. That's not the good type of
No,
space.
it's definitely not the good type of space. But my worry for Kingdom is that eventually in
The
maybe
Morphling's getting big, though.
he is, but in like 10 minutes, they don't have the greatest way of breaking high ground as well.
They don't need to break high ground. They have Morphling.
They also don't have the greatest team fight. My worry is that they're going to try and break high ground, and then they're going to get vacuum walled. Well,
I don't even know if they're interested in breaking high ground because he went Midas Bots. Midas Bots is like, I don't want to touch high ground for 40 minutes.
Yeah, fair.
I think they want to do Roche because and they steal the Ancients. Now you're actually worried if you're Shazam. This is the bad type of space.
Yeah. At this point now I'm worried because that ancient stack was Alchemist's way of really pulling ahead in this game, and now
Well, Shazam actually trying to maybe get some kills. SVG hiding in the Roche pit. Brax coming around from the backside. See a blink out from Slardar. Ja desperately trying to get what gold he can before he gets taken down by Lion.
it's not going to get the ancient Black Dragon.
He really wanted that 18 HP. Jason, is he even going to steal it? No,
he's
he even
gonna
leaves it
save
for
it.
trusty MSS.
What a teammate.
What a teammate. Maybe he'll attack it when he wants to pull.
Accidentally take it.
He doesn't even take it. Oh, he didn't even stack it. Oh, man. He is not a teammate.
Going for the D ward.
Stack's more important. Stack has
Definitely-
priority.
Yeah,
He has a tango,
yeah,
dude.
It does.
Eat it. Go for the stack. Efficiency.
Yeah, that was not value.
They got to play the efficiency game at this point because I know who is. Old Zizzy on the Morphling. He's getting there, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting big. They have a mech, but do they even want a team fight? Can they even team fight at this point?
Yeah, I think they can. I think they're far enough ahead that they can, depending on how that team fight goes.
I think their mentality is, though, we just need to get more farm. I don't think their mentality is,
I think I think their mentality should be, let's not take the risk and try and go for a fight. Pickoffs are still working for us. We have map control. We have vision. We should just keep on going for pickoffs.
Oh, there is a 4-man smoke. It was scouted out by the trusty Hawk.
And he knows, and he's just going to get out of here.
Is he going to try and bait it out and then TP? Or is he
I mean, what's the point of waiting right now?
to bait it out, bro? You're like, oh, crap, smoke pop. And then,
Oh,
yeah.
he knows.
And then you TP out. See? You create space. This is good space.
Okay, yeah, this is good space, but it is a risk. If he had hit that that impale or something.
He uses Iron Talon to get into a really weird spot in the trees that no good player would expect you to be, though. So it was fairly low risk.
Yeah,
Okay
sure,
reward, I
sure,
would say.
sure. I'm okay with it.
Good space, bad space reminds me of good touch, bad touch. Did you ever watch that when you were in
No.
school?
What's good touch,
It's
bad touch?
like-
is this like a?
It was like a sexual harassment
This
video
sounds
when you were a
dirty.
little kid.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay.
It's what they taught kids in elementary school.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I had to watch it when it was like, I don't know.
Is this a demonstration or a
It
program?
was just a video. It's like a program. It's like, we had a DARE program. It's like drug abuse, resistance education. It was similar
Good
to that.
touch, bad touch.
Good touch, bad touch. Yeah.
So it's like, it's not okay. This is a good touch, and
Yeah,
This
a
is
hug
a
is
bad
okay.
touch? Okay.
Exactly. I think someone needs to show Priest that video though.
I mean,
That's who it should
I
be
don't,
aimed
I
for.
don't, I don't think the priests are the one that need to see it. I think they have a very good idea of what a bad touch is.
So maybe they need to show more kids then.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
it was a good program. I know what it is.
Apparently, it stuck with you. You
It did.
remembered.
It's very easy to remember. Good touch, bad touch. Good space, bad space.
All right.
We're trying to promote healthy habits here. Okay,
deep
another smoke
improves.
coming out from Shazam. 4 heroes. They do see Shazam. And another Hawk Scout on the smoke. Jenkins is being a player this game. Newsham will still die, but it's just an Earth Spirit. This is
good
space.
space.
It's good space. MSS happily farming the Ancients. But he got a lot of them stolen.
Yeah,
I
he
would not
did.
be happy if I were MSS. My Ancients got jacked, dude. They're not even in the gold lead.
No, it's not. But his net worth's still going up at a fairly steady
Not
pace.
that great, though. Only 3,000 above the Morphling.
The Morphling should have his Lincolns
Very
Yes.
soon. Recipe and Ulti Orb on the way and 300 gold.
How's
Boom.
the item progression for everybody else on Shazam? Let's take a look.
I hit my F5 button. You can take a look, Charlie. I'm
Alright.
sure he hit his F5 button.
Yeah, Weapons got it. Alright, so Brax does have his mech now. TC's got Armlet Midas. MSS is a couple components away from his Manta style. Everyone's playing for the late game. 2 Midases on, 2 Midases on Shazam.
I like Kingdom's mid game a lot more though because for a couple reasons. Firstly, Shazam used a lot of smokes, so Kingdom know that any move they have to make is usually going to be unsmoked, which is easily scouted out by a Hawk. Secondly, I think they have a better Roche lineup, especially given the map control that they have. So I think Roche will be a quick work. Let's say if they smoke ink the Ancients, kill one hero, do Roche.
I agree.
And on top of that, Morphling, he's not supposed to farm this fast. He's not a great farmer in the early game. Once he gets his split push items, sure. But we're talking about 22 minutes a game. He is very close to the net worth leader. 2,700 away,
Mm-hmm.
which is, I would say, very close to Alchemist. That's surprisingly close. And that is not good for Shazam. And Jenkins, with the Blink Dagger and Necro 3, almost gets the roar out on a Darkseer, but Brax did not poke his head out, and slowly but surely, Shazam losing map control. First the Hawks scouting out the smokes, now Necro 3 pushing down towers, taking down wards. They really don't have any vision. 747 going for a smoke. Will he catch anyone? No one is at the Ancients. They would love to take this down to get the Roche, but Shazam very, very scared on this side of the map.
Their game plan right now should be establish map control around the pit, try and get a pick off, and then go for Roche.
Yeah, they are very close, but Shazam are actually collapsing around the pit too. 3 heroes on the south side, 2 heroes on the north. Kingdom filing in from the mid lane.
If the
Enchantress
game is
creeps,
going to
getting
turn
good
around
vision.
for Shazam, it's going to be right here.
It is. And can they actually make a move? No smoke at the ready. Where is Darkseer? He is their team fight initiator. They do have a smoke. Braxton Jason in the back. Blink Dagger on the ready for Darkseer. Shazam TC baiting heroes out. Oh, what a nice dodge with the Phantasm.
Top
Nusha looks like he's going to
Canadian.
get broken down. 4 heroes caught by the vacuum wall. 747 dies an Enchantress. Jenkins quickly dies thereafter. Brax with the huge plays there. 4 for 0. You called it. That
Almost
is the
a full
comeback.
wipe.
That
Yeah.
is almost a full wipe. They got destroyed by vacuum wall.
So, and that's the worry. If they ever try and take a team fight, even with their net worth lead, it wasn't that much. And
Yeah.
the ability of the Darkseer to just turn around the team fight and control it versus the face of no AoE, what does Kingdom do? And I want to give props to Top Canadian.
Yeah,
again.
he was actually the playmaker right there.
Just dodge the crush straight up right there. He knew at that moment, this is the time. I have to do it right now or I'm dead.
And on top of that, they dodge a smoking. If
Mhm.
one person were farming Ancients, they die, someone buys back, and a fight probably doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's great game sense out of Shazam.
Yeah, that was incredible by Shazam. And that pretty much secures next 10 minutes for them. They feel very comfortable right now after that just simply one fight. And You know, this is why you pick Darkseer. All you need to do is win one team fight. Alchemist is in the game.
Yes. Chardeep has seen this story before.
Well, Morphling still has his game plan B, going for the F-Blade shotgun. Looks like Enchantress, not
but again,
really that
it's
great of a target.
more single target DPS.
Oh, is he going to enchant it? Okay, well, there goes your ultimate, Zizzy. You can replicate to destroy it. I don't know about that one.
I mean,
Maybe he wants to be cheeky. Jimmy would.
Jimmy absolutely would.
Jimmy would.
I mean, it's kind of worth. It's a great farming tool for Enchantress. Radiance Alchemist.
Yep. Armlet not on though. So
Not
not mega
value.
value. Still value though.
It's just good, not really good.
SVG is so farmed. How is this edge so farmed?
Get a Midas.
Yeah, he is ridiculously farmed.
And you know what? While the rest of his cores were getting caught by ganks, he wasn't.
Yeah, he actually does a lot more late game than the Darkseer. So that's actually pretty smart by Shazam.
I mean, really, the Darkseer doesn't need that much this game. Just Dagger, Greaves, and
As long
he's
as he
good.
makes that play,
Oh yeah.
that's all you
but
need.
but
from
really,
him.
that's all he really needs to make that play.
So nice BKB.
Yeah. I guess if he gets scouted out, maybe he gets like Wave of Terror or something.
Yeah. I think like potentially he might be a good swap target later, right? They might like shoot a boulder and then swap into the sun and then just
Oh
kill
yeah,
him.
I think my target of choice if I'm
Darkseer.
Kingdom every single fight, yeah, you have to get the Darkseer out because you have no other way of really countering Vacuum Wall.
5 BKBs. They have one up on 747.
Yeah, but Morphling really doesn't want to get a BKB.
You do not.
If you're forced to go BKB in a Morphling game, you're sad.
Or you're
That-
Chinese.
Yes.
The Chinese love their BKB on Morphling.
And look at that. Takes the illusion.
Yep. Probably not what they had in mind as the Morphling pick, but this is why he's not good for Edge.
Yeah, I would say this is
This is a shotgun and replicate back home sort
Mhm.
of replicate game.
the draft is really starting to kick in for Shazam. And I would say Kingdom's window for taking control of the game has almost closed.
They can't take control, but they can still win the late game. I think that's what they're aiming for.
Yeah, I think that's their only option now.
I think they planned that early though.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they didn't. Obviously, you don't plan for the game to turn around like that in that fight with that Darkseer wall vacuum.
That's true. Maybe
Like you don't want that to happen. Obviously,
I
you
guess
don't like. Oh, all right, guys, we're gonna take control of the first 20 minutes, and then we're just gonna give it away like that.
but versus the Alchemist, you like in your mindset, if they first pick Alchemist, you know that if you don't win by 25, it's gonna go late. It's gonna go 50 minutes.
Sure.
And Ja gonna be the sacrificial lamb over here. 747 looking to blink in the trees and possibly TP out, and he will be safe. But yeah, when you see the Alchemist first, you're like, okay, we're either gonna win and take control of the map early, or we're gonna take it late. TC gets EB'd. He still has the Aegis though. 2-man vacuum wall. 747 does pop his BKB in time. TC's first life will fall. MSS blink stuns Zizzy. He does have strength morph on, but not that much armor left. Actually, he has 18 armor. I thought he was maybe with a little bit of spray.
In the end, that's actually not bad for Kingdom. They get an Aegis for free.
Good space.
And they're forced to use the wall, and Beastmaster is putting pressure on top lane.
So split push him to death. They have the tools. They have a blink split pushing Jenkins.
Yeah,
As well as
cer-
BOTs. Zizzy is TPing in on the top lane. He does not have Manta style, so not really able to get that much more on the T3. I thought he was going to be a man.
Oh, here
Going
we
for the
go.
shotgun on SVG, but SVG is mega farmed. Not your dream as the shotgun morph.
Yeah, they certainly can't take team fights now, so their only option
747 gets
split
hexed
snap.
up after being scouted out by the illusion. And the Lincolns will be thrown on him. No damage yet to follow. TC looking to maybe get some. Wow, he has heart. Whew.
Yeah, he's big.
He is very big.
I'd say. So if this game does go really, really ultra late,
I think it's going to go ultra.
who do you think takes it?
I think Shazam, because CK seems to be near impossible to deal with. Morphling can't really cleave him down. Can't really burst down the Chaos Knight with shotgun. Slardar is terrible at clearing illusions, and Alk will be Alk, but these heroes are just going to get stronger and stronger. Even the Ant, who can get pulled a Scepter because she didn't go that build. I think that Shazam have a lot more space to grow, and the inherent lack of AoE on Kingdom's lineup may be their downfall.
Yeah, I agree. In the end, how is Kingdom gonna deal with like 5
Split
CK
push.
illusions with Heart?
They split push. I think that's their best bet. They have BOTs, X2, and they have Hawk to TP on, and that's what they're going to do. Zizzy with the replicate, only 7 seconds left, doesn't really feel safe, and Shazam, 3 TPs back. They immediately want to defend this tower. See, they feel the pressure now. This tower's at 300 HP. They know they don't want to give up rags, and Kingdom playing this very smart, I must say. Zizzy going for the shotgun after 747 goes in with the stun. TC on the back lines, still yet to cast Phantasm. We see Aurora vacuum wall onto 1 and a 4-second stun, but at the end of the day, 1-for-1 trade. Kingdom buy themselves a lot of space because Shazam all forced to TP to that top lane.
And that tower's getting much lower right now.
Very nice play by Kingdom. They're going into these fights because they know they can't win straight 5-on-5s, so they pressure Shazam. They're like controlling where Shazam's moving around the map, which is what I really like. If they had gotten that Roche, they probably would have been upper Rex at this point.
I agree. It's very smart of Kingdom to switch gears. I like that a lot.
Yeah, they're not brute forcing the Alchemist. This is good.
I think around the panel we didn't have
TC farming while he's low and gets taken out. Unable to armlet toggle yet again. Magnetized being his demise. And even then we see Earth Spirit having a Midas. Go back to what you were saying.
Around the panel there was a lot of talk about how Kingdom wasn't doing the greatest before this match, or just the greatest coming into this tournament, but I really like the way they've played here. I really like their decision making, you know, minus that one disastrous fight in the Radiant jungle.
Their strategy is certainly top tier in this game. There's no way they would be this close unless it took some exceptional leadership and decision making, and being only down by 7,500 gold after taking that 4-for-0 at Roche is incredible against an Alk. And Alk charging up the stun. Looks like Jenkins will get stunned up along with MSS. Brax maybe looking to pursue Jenkins over here, but too close for comfort. Shazam will retreat.
MSS has his Octarine now, though.
Still, Zizzy's pushing out the lanes. If you look at the lane equilibrium, it's always all on Shazam's side of the map, which is very atypical when you see an Alchemist with this sort of farm. Usually, it's always pushed into the Kingdom side, but he can't do it because of the threat of the Beastmaster and the Morphling. These two in particular are playing fantastically.
Yeah, I like the pairs that Kingdom travels in. They know that, you know, we can kill most heroes traveling in a certain pack, and they allow Morphling to take the farm in the other lanes.
Think it's item progression check time?
Sure. So we have the medallion on Jaw. I like that a lot. And Suzy747 has his BKB up on the Slardar. Looks like he's going for... Is that a Desolator with the other Mithra? Oh, no, that is a... Is that a Shoulder? Maelstrom?
It's Maelstrom.
Yeah.
Okay, so he knows
Getting some AoE to deal with the Chaos Knight. I don't think it's... I think it's like a Band-Aid. It's not going to do too much.
I think Mjolnir is actually really good versus their lineup, though. Especially if you have Ion Show, like, constantly ticking on you. It's going to proc super often.
Yeah, but you have to make sure that whoever he puts that buff on stays alive.
Like Morphling? Morphling can stay alive. He has a lot of armor.
I think it's one of those things that sounds good on paper, but in practice...
I think if he gets AC, it'll be good. Because then he can just BKB run in and tank with Mjolnir, and he can do a lot of damage.
If they hit him. I think Shazam is not going to target the Morphling.
I mean, they don't have to target him, though. Even with Acid Spray. Like, Acid Spray will still tick on him.
Sure.
I think there's too many... Oh, Shazam trying to defend this T2, but replicated out, and a lot of damage on a tower that Shazam probably feel helpless in defending. They don't really have a good way to kill this Morphling now that he has a Linken's. maybe Lion can blink in with a mana drain into a Hex, but ideally you want to Force Staff on the Lion. You want instant cast. So blink, Shift Q, Force Staff plus Hex, and then you can immediately disable the Morphling. That's what you want. But clever Manta play, or just good positioning by the Morphling, or good awareness can counter that. Shazam's stuck on their side of the map.
Yeah, Beastmaster picks up a Vlad's. They are getting ways to deal with the well, not the overwhelming, but the superior team fight of Shazam.
Mjolnir plus AC plus Vlad's, I think that's very good at dealing with the CK. That was my main issue when Kingdom was heading up to the late game, but I think
Ziz does take out that bottom tower.
yeah, he's about to push his T3, and they have to do something about it. They could give up Roche, but I don't think that's going to be a good idea. Zizzy, 15 seconds left. Shazam smoked up to the left side of the Roshan pit. BOT coming in. Newsham gets stunned up, but they don't actually know that he's over here. MSS desperately trying to get the stun, and he will get the stun off as Newsham is trying to boulder away. Roshan is up. Brax may pop in, scouted it out. Is this team going to actually do it? The little boar scouts out Brax, and
All the while, Ziz does take out that bottom tower.
yeah, he's about to push his T3, and they have to do something about it. They could give up Roche, but I don't think that's going to be a good idea. Zizzy, 15 seconds left on his replicate. T3 getting mauled down by Zizzy, and are they even going to... Roche is at 80%. Zizzy gets hexed up, and do they have enough lockdown to keep him in place? 3 seconds left on the replicate. Zizzy looks like he's in no man's land and will end up falling for half damage on the T3. Still 2 heroes left inside the pit. Braxton TC, TP out, 747 goes in for a 2-man stun, followed by a roar. Morphling buyback. TC does have his ultimate, but no mana to even cast anything. And looks like Kingdom, they do want to get out of here. Wow, what a sick EB on Jenkins. Almost got the Ghost plus TP out. And at the end of the day, it looks like Kingdom with the worst end for the trade, especially if they give up this Roche. Roche is at 75%, and I do not think that Kingdom want to give this up for free. Do not want to use the Morphling's buyback in vain, but Beastmaster, no buyback at the ready. Couldn't BOT that close if he could because he's the one with the summons, and looks like Kingdom will just be staring down.
Oh, and
Shazam.
Jaw's going to go down as well.
And
MSS charging up, looking for one more hero, but doesn't look like he's
This
gonna get it.
is the bane of Kingdom. The Roche.
Yeah.
Nice play by Lion to get the Hex onto the Morphling. That's what real. If he didn't get that, they replicate back, kill the heroes in the pit, probably get Roche.
Yeah, agreed.
Big plays.
Instead, Morphling dies and has to buy back and doesn't get anything out of it. And that net worth graph took a sharp dip in the favor of Shazam.
So good strategy, not great execution. And
Yeah.
both times at Roche, just not good execution by Kingdom, or perhaps great play by Shazam, playing around what Kingdom want to do.
It is a lot easier for Shazam to play these fights than it is for Kingdom.
Yes.
Kingdom has to get a lot of stuns, different targets, and they have to coordinate.
TC
All
has to
their-
press R.
Yeah, all the different spells. Yeah. MSS, same thing. All he really has to do, press R, acid spray something in the general vicinity, and just run at heroes.
Does he really even have to press R? I feel like he doesn't even need to have to press R. He could just walk in.
He kind of has to press R.
He kind of okay. It's not that easy for him.
He has to press a button.
Nice.
Yeah. Arif, what a player.
And Kingdom
Dire's middle tower
trying to find some objectives after conceding the Roche, but I don't think they're going to get any. Necro 3 stolen up by Ench, and they will not be able to get a lot of damage on this T2. Still,
I'd say this game is still pretty even.
yeah, it is, because Creep Equilibrium still on Shazam's side a lot of the time. They had the Aegis. Can they actually put it to use? Chaos Knight big and bad with Midas in his inventory.
But the real danger is always still going to be that Morphling. Split pushing all the lanes. There's a exposed Rax top. The tower bottom isn't very healthy either.
But kill Morph one game. He doesn't have buyback.
That's true.
This could be a game winner right here.
And it looks like Morph is going to go back. Morphlings, please spend your gold. You don't have buyback anyways.
What is it, B-Fly? BKB?
Yeah,
BKB's safer.
it is. But it's... I feel like if you have to buy a BKB this game,
You play not to lose, though.
yeah, it's a play not to lose. It's not a play to win.
Well, TC with 4 Phantasm Illusions, slightly like your proc there. See a roar, 747 stunning up TC. Yushim rolling in, Magnetize spreading everywhere. MSS plus SVG mow down the Beastmaster. Yushim shortly to fall after. Aegis pot, 3-man vacuum wall. SVG is just impetusing everybody. Zizzy dead. That's pretty much game.
Yeah, that should be game. And they win on the tankiest target with an Aegis. It's not how you want to start out the fight.
Nope, and TC looking up to clean up the trash. Jenkins with the buyback. That is 2 buyback. That is too many. Morphlings, costly death at the T3 will likely cost them the game. And Shazam just going for the finishing blow. Straight for the throne. Nusham being taken down behind his own nation. And all 5 heroes of Shazam left alive. 1 buyback left on the Venge, who's about to respawn in 1 second anyways. And she is a lone survivor defending against this army of heroes killing the T4s.
That is game.
That is
pretty
game.
much nothing Kingdom can do about it. It was a valiant effort. I was impressed by their rotations early and their ability to take the fight to Shazam and then change gears.
However, the draft at the end of the day was superior for Shazam, easier to execute,
Better team
and
fight.
more room for mistakes,
Absolutely.
and they played those Roche fights spectacularly well. Who would you say is MVP here for the game? He could even be our Radiant.
I want to say it was Nusham, actually.
I think it was Nusham too.
He gave them that fighting chance. It's still lost, but you know, he had the great rotations early, put a lot of pressure on MSS mid. He did what he could that game, and
Tried to slow down that blink on Brax,
mhm.
which ended up costing them a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would agree. Nusham did a lot, and the last pick, Earth Spirit, almost did enough work to overcome the Shazam lineup. But at the end of the day, Shazam will take it 1-0. It looks like Game Client is out of date, so it may be a little bit of a break until we get back. But when we get back, it will be game number 2 of Kingdom vs. Shazam with myself, Merlini, and my good old buddy,
Chardeep.
Chardeep.